advantage to them as they get off the bus earlier on. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Mason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. And for Indiana, Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. This is the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas and the NBA. All wrapped up, Greg, into one beautiful package.
It is, partner. And as a player, it was always an honor to play in those Christmas Day games. And now it's an honor for us as announcers to call them. It's one of the best days on the NBA calendar.
Back to Dort. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
Yeah, these two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on that one.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, we talk about length defensively. Siakam's so long offensively, trying to get a challenge on him. You are often going to put him at the line.
He's off on the first. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation, and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
That one is no good. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
First free throw is good. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Turner, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Count that one for Dort.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Wallace covering. Here's Mathurin. Goes back up. And another shot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Kept alive, Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Wallace misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, Nembhard. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State. 6 on the shot clock. To end the run. And it's Halliburton missing. The Thunder leading by 5. Right side, Dort. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Dort's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Halliburton on the wing. Wallace covering. Halliburton, that's good.
He's so disciplined as a playmaker. Tyrese Halliburton sees what's happening. It's just going to take the opportunity.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams-Torres has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Walker comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Back to Caruso. Mitchell in the corner. Connects from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mitchell against McConnell. Pass to Shepard. There's the pass to Toppin. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Joe. Walker with some nice D. Pacers trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Shepard, the pass to Toppin. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the Pacers. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move.
And seeing where Indiana is, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
McConnell against Wiggins. The shot by McConnell, no good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Oklahoma City, the rebound, stolen by Walker. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Shepard. Now McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's the lob to the hoop, and Toppin throws it down.
Explosive above the rim player. Mr. Toppin have at it.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Jacks up a three. That shot misses. And that does it for the first quarter. Thunder out in front. They're up by 4. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Mathurin, he dishes it to Turner. Another shot, it's deflected. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Haven't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. And now it's a 10-point Oklahoma City lead. Passes it to Toppin. Hartenstein against Turner. That shot off the mark. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Williams can't hit. The Pacers have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Wallace is checked in for the Thunder. The Thunder leading by 10. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Drops in the tray. Williams has got 7 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Dort against Mathurin. Back to Turner. Pass to Mathurin. Trying to get something going. Had a hand on it.
Boy, Lou Dort has more than earned his reputation as a defensive stopper. Twice on the pipes.
Basket counts. And the Thunder lead by 15.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Thunder.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's sent back by Turner.
I tell you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
They get it again. The Thunder leading by 13. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Hartenstein finds Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Mathurin's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
The shot will not fall. Nice defense from Dort. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
2 minutes.
It's good.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
And the Pacers' doors last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Dort against Mathurin. Dort misses. Pacers trail by 15. 1:11 left to play here in the second quarter.
And battling against the interior of that defense, nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Siakam is checked in for Miles Turner. Walker comes in for Toppin. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Siakam. Pacers trail by 13. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Back to McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Shepard. He has yet to score. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Wiggins throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Mathurin passes to Shepard. Floats it up for Walker. Williams with the steal. Here's Caruso. It's rebounded by Indiana. Fires from way outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Oklahoma City looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Rick. What do you not like about...
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way... And that wraps up the halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Here's who Mark Dagnall is going to put out there to start the second half. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5 spot. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
The Thunder leading by 12 inside, and they're on the break.
Well, Luke Dort sprints the floor, taking advantage of good defense by his teammate to get an easy opportunity.
Halliburton with it. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's Siakam. Unable to get that one. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Wallace left side. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. It's Dort on the wing. 5 on the clock. Over Mathurin. Dort misses. Pacers trail by 14. Siakam inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Siakam's shot is off. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Gilgeous-Alexander against Siakam, and it's in there.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. Over Mathurin. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin comes in for Turner. And Jarris Walker's subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for the Thunder. Halliburton outside. And finished off by Halliburton.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Wallace looking for an opening. And it's good, 2 points. And the Thunder lead by 12.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Nembhard. Rebound by Williams.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Wallace finds Joe. Dort with the ball. Guarded by Walker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wallace. A three-pointer, no good.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Driving the lane, Nemhard.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Nice defense from Wallace. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Assisted.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. Alex Caruso is checked in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Cason Wallace.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now, here's McConnell. Scoreless thus far. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. Here's Siakam. Rebound by Williams.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Pacers trail by 16. And here's McConnell. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Toppin finds Siakam. Can they get it? Uncovered, and that's off the glass and in. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Here's Wiggins. No good on that one. Good D by Siakam. The Pacers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Onto the court for the Pacers, Miles Turner.
There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now Mitchell, just 3 on the clock. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking Like a point guard putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. In the post, it's top-inning Turner. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Caruso against Halliburton. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Really at the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The line for the Thunder, Alex Caruso, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Pacers making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pacers trail by 13. Turner up top. Back to Halliburton. Indiana moving the ball around. The pass to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Thunder with the rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
And that one misses.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. Good on the second free throw.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Pass to Mathurin. Tipped away. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Unloads from 13. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris, is it fair to say this guy has superstar level potential?
Without a doubt, Kevin. Jalen Williams is a 3-level scorer. He's fearless in the clutch. He has the hunger to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools to reach the level you're talking about.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Wallace is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Hartenstein against Turner. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
And the first one at the line is good. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
All free throws good from Turner.
Well, the athleticism that Miles Turner brings to the center spot is quite remarkable. This guy, an exceptional player on both sides of the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Passes it to Mathurin. From 12 feet out, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
Pass to Dort. To the middle, Turner with the steal. Mathurin against Dort, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They're looking to attack and transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
Mathurin hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it, and now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
That's good from Halliburton. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Halliburton hits them both.
I think if you're talking Tyrese Halliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of things he can do on the offensive end. He can shoot the ball with range. He's got unbelievable handle. He can create. He can drive it. He can also set up his guys. A lot to like.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Back to Turner. The pass to Mathurin. 6 to shoot. Halliburton outside. Over Gilgeous Alexander. That's it, and the Oklahoma City leaders got back down to 10 points after they get the bucket from Halliburton. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City. I want to hear you give out
New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.